You know, why can't all teachers be like the teachers we have seen recently in anime? Koro Sensei, this teacher, a bunch of other teachers like the Denpa teacher, stuff like that. I mean, why can't a lot of teachers just be this serious about their students? I mean, it's so crazy getting to see such great senseis or teachers in anime, and once again, this teacher in Hibike is a wonderful teacher. He's a wonderful teacher by the way he teaches. Now, first look, if you were, a new student and you looked at him and you looked at his teaching methods, you'd think this dude's an asshole, and I can understand if people would think like that. But when I was looking at an outsider perspective as a viewer watching this in this episode, the sensei, he was actually really doing the right thing. He was giving them enough motivation. He was also giving them helpful pointers, pointing out the flaws that they need to improve on, because you're not going to improve if your flaws are not pointed out, especially if it is pretty bad. And so he is able to point out certain issues that you need to improve on, and he's also a teacher that also makes it to where the entire class gets motivated to try better. So let's dive into some of these things that this sensei actually did when it came to this episode. For one thing, majority of music players or people that play instruments most likely keyed in on that segment, but maybe some didn't, so I just want to clarify if you did not understand it completely. But that running scene when they had to get in their gym clothes and run on the court and stuff, that scene was actually to showcase them to improve their circular breathing. For instance, to make it to where they could breathe a lot better as they played their instrument. And if you played instruments and stuff like that, which I've never played, I just know from certain shows and series and reading stuff online, I know that actually improves that type of stuff. I mean, the thing is that him doing that to the class allowed them to be able to hold their tone and notes a lot better when they had to do long keys. And I like the way the teacher was slowly slipping in these different teaching methods, along with, giving a stern attitude on this entire thing. Like, he didn't hold back, he went full force in, and he didn't try to half-ass his teaching at all. And this is why I've came to actually respect this teacher when it came to this episode in the last episode, because if you were there, if I was there probably, I'd probably think the same thing that the students were thinking, like, you're an asshole. That's what I would think. I probably would. I won't deny that, but after looking at the results he has done a really good job, because with his stern attitude of what he has done, he caused it to where all his students or all the people he's teaching when it comes to this class, they want to strive to be better, for they could just, spite the teacher. For instance, like, yeah, you say we can't do it, and then, spite the teacher. That's kind of what happened in this episode. Everybody got motivated to try better because the teacher was saying, like, oh, you need to do this or you can't do this, and, like, just to spite you, we're gonna do even better, and, we're gonna surprise you and stuff like that. And so, yeah, he kind of motivated all the students to go up against him just to be even better. That goes to show you his teaching methods and how successful they are. So, getting off that, this episode of Hibike, it kind of, once again, it's just training. It's kind of like a training arc. You can kind of consider these past couple episodes like a training arc when it came to a shonen or something. And this episode was just where the training kind of ended. You had it to where our characters, they finally got to play as a group. They could hold a tone together and play a song together. And they sounded pretty damn good at the end of the episode. They really did. And so, overall, the progression of how they can work as a team now has improved quite a bit since the beginning of the series. And now they're moving one step further to go to the Nationals and go to the festival that they'll be playing in. And that's, the next big goal. But I think we're probably going to have a couple more episodes before that happens. Because judging by the ending conclusion of this episode, we can assume that they're going to probably train or, study or stuff on what they need to play for probably another episode or 2 episodes, depending on how it goes. And after that, we'll probably go into the festival. That could last probably an entire episode. And then probably training for the Nationals. Now, I don't know how long this series is going to be. I don't have any idea, but judging by Kill Annie's previous works, usually their anime they make are like only 12 to 13 episodes, sometimes 11, and I wonder if that's how long this series is going to be, because if you start factoring in all these episodes, the Nationals and the festival, the training and stuff like that, I wonder if we have enough episodes to be able to get to the Nationals and let them play at the Nationals. I mean, I wonder if they're going to add a conclusion like that in this anime series. I don't have any idea, but it doesn't matter, because this was an amazing, amazing episode. So tell me your thoughts. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.